In this video I'm going to show you how to put together this easel that I have designed. You can buy the cutting files at the Silhouette online store if you have a Silhouette Portrait or Cameo or even an older model of the Silhouette cutting machine. You can also buy the SVG files for all of those that don't have a Silhouette cutting machine at loriwhitlock.com/shop. And let me show you how to put this easel together. I've already assembled one of the sides right here. You'll notice that it's got a mitered corner, and that is so we can attach the two pieces together when we're done. So I'll just set that aside for a minute. Basically, you're going to be cutting out shapes that look like this, and just so you're aware, one of them is this way and the other one is flipped. So don't just cut two of the exact same one, or you'll end up with one that's backwards, especially if you're making it out of pattern paper. I suppose if you're making it out of white, it doesn't matter, you can just flip it over and fold it the other direction. But just so you're aware, they are a mirrored image of each other. So basically you just go ahead and start folding all the pieces towards one direction, towards the center. Just on all the perforated lines. It's pretty self-explanatory. It looks kind of complicated, but it's really not. Well, it was when I drew it up, but now it's not so complicated. Okay. All these little glue tabs and things that help hold this together. The one thing I will say is you're assembling this, the more precise you can be about your gluing, the better off your end product will be, as it is with any project. But I will say on this particular one, it can, make a difference on how nice and straight it stands. So basically you'll see over here you've got a bunch of little glue flaps that are going to come in on each other, and you might want to start by just attaching those to each other so it forms a nice square corner at each corner. That'll kind of help us as we come to put this together at the end. Let's see. So again, just try and keep all your corners really square. You'll be much happier in the end. I'm just going to let that dry there for just a second. I think I'll go ahead and pull this bottom one up too. I've got to be careful here not to overlap that corner too far. Okay, it's nice because you can get your finger in there right now. Later it gets a little bit harder to get your fingers in to all the right places there. Again, I'm going to do the same kind of thing up here on this little funky top. It's supposed to fold all together like this. This is probably the best little flap to start gluing on, this little flap back in here in the corner, because now you can get your fingers in there and later you won't be able to. So go ahead and pull that around and glue that angled flap in place and try really hard to make things nice and square. And then I'm going to go ahead and put a little glue on this little triangle flap next to it and get that one glued in place. Okay, now I have this little flap under here. Go ahead and glue it in place, and then this long flap here. Tuck everything in and glue that all down. Now, okay, let me go ahead and put glue on these other little flaps here. get it all held in place at once. Okay. Now, once you've assembled this whole piece, basically at this mitered edge here, oops, that side's not in place quite yet. Basically at this little mitered edge here, we're going to glue and connect those two pieces together. So I'll just go ahead and put a nice coat of glue on this side, making sure I get glue all the way to the edges so it seals it up nicely. Now I'll go ahead and put this in place. And there you have your easel. Should form a nice right angle there. Okay, I'm just going to hold that in place. So now again you have lots of possibilities and things you can do with the color of the easel and cute frames that you can place on the easel. I've just created some really cute shaped frames that would look adorable. I haven't fully assembled this one yet, but you can see, you know, how cute they'll be sitting up on this easel. So, hope you enjoy this and find it useful. Have a great day.